Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis and Arundel County and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, March 10th, 2021. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. First things first, congratulations to TJ Torresano, Gary Neal, Mike McCord, Jim Sampanis, Chad White, Nicole Baum, and Dan Long. They all figured out that the sound clip I played yesterday was in the Carter administration back in, drumroll please, 1978. And they each have a $25 gift card headed their way so they can enjoy a tasty beverage at Chesepiooc Real Ale Brewery in Crofton. And speaking of tasty beverages, you want to make sure you check out that bonus beer podcast we dropped last night at about 6 o'clock. And remember that the 2021 Shamrock Stroll is not just a bar crawl, it is a month-long bar crawl, not just a single day this year. We did chat about that. We chatted about the Annapolis Oyster Fest and also some cool drinks that you want to watch out for come this spring and summer. All right, on to some of the more serious news of the day. The Arundel County Health Department has moved the county into Phase 1C for vaccines to align with the state, sort of. They carved out the age segment, 65 and older, and those folks are now able to register for the vaccine and get their shots. Other aspects of 1C are not applicable in Anne Arundel County just yet. If you fit that bill, pre-register at aacounty.org/COVIDvax. Again, aacounty.org/COVIDvax, or you can call 410-222-7256 and they can get you hooked up. I guess the big news of yesterday was Governor Hogan's announcement that he has lifted capacity limits on pretty much everything: stores, bars, restaurants, clubs, casinos, churches, gyms, etc., effective 5 p.m. on Friday the 12th. However, they do need to comply with social distancing, keeping tables 6 feet apart, masks, no gathering at the bar itself. Now, large venues, stadiums, music halls like the Rofo Arena, Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium perhaps, and the like, can all go at 50% capacity with COVID protocols. And the masking mandate does remain in place statewide. But not so fast for Anne Arundel County. Anne Arundel County has not weighed in on this yet, and if history is any indicator, County Executive Pittman will not be following the governor's order because, well, politics, you know. But there is a legal glitch. The governor's order has some language that essentially makes the local order for Anne Arundel County null and void. The lawyers are looking into this, and because the county executive's order referenced the governor's order, it likely will become null and void unless a new order is issued that specifically does not reference the state order. It's unclear, it's messy, and the lawyers for the counties and the state are scrambling trying to figure it all out. I'm sure we will have a definitive answer a little bit later on this week, certainly by Friday. But if I was a betting man, I'd say that things will pretty much remain the same as they are today here in Anne Arundel County for a bit. We all clear on that? And finally, as a reminder from the Annapolis Town Center, the Easter Bunny and the Bunny Bungalo will open on March 13th, and that rolls through April 3rd for COVID-safe photos with the bunny and your kids and your pets. When they close the Bunny Bungalow on April 3rd, they will host another one of their popular pop-up drive-in movies. This time it is going to be Hop. So why am I telling you all this now in March before St. Patrick's Day? Tickets are on sale now, and reservations for photos with the rabbit are filling up very quickly. So if you want in, you want to do it now, visit atc.com. That's the place you need to go. And for those that were asking about the Emerald Lounge pop-up speakeasy that was going in there this weekend, that sold out really quickly. There are no more tickets available for that. All right, that does wrap up the news for us today. As always, thank you very much for listening. And if you are somewhere where you can leave a rating or a review, please do. And make sure you let your friends, family, and colleagues all know about us. A quick thank you to the sponsor for today's Daily News Brief, Solar Energy Services up in Millersville, and to the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long & Foster company. You want to hang tight. We have George Young from DCMDV Weather standing by with your locally forecast weather report. All of that gets underway in just about 60 seconds after we hear from Rick from Solar Energy Services.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Are you kicking yourself for not installing solar in 2020? Missing out on that sweet 26% federal income tax credit? Not to worry, because legislation passed at the very end of 2020 extended the 26% tax credit, which means consumers like you can act now to get that credit and have your new solar system up and running before springtime when solar generation moves into peak season. Plus, in addition to the feds, several state and county incentives help to make the solar investment an even bigger no-brainer. Don't have the cash? We've got you covered with competitive financing that is more than offset by the energy savings. Bottom line, Uncle Sam wants you to install solar, and so does the state of Maryland. And you're going to love the savings, so what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasting. Contact us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDV Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDV Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDV Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Wednesday, March 10th. Yesterday was the first of many nice early meteorological spring days with temps in the 60s, and today through Friday should bring more of the same, if not nicer. Look for sunny highs today in the mid to upper 60s, followed by mixed skies with sun and clouds Thursday and Friday, with temps in the upper 60s to lower 70s in spots, though temps will still be slightly cooler right along the bay and local waterways, with water temps still relatively cold. As for the weekend, the expectation is still for dry skies and temps in the 50s or 60s each day with a 2 a.m. return to daylight saving time on Sunday the 14th. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDV Weather. Make it a great day out there. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to get our free app on all of your devices by searching DCMDV Weather in the Apple or Google App Stores. And also be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter and use our website each day by visiting DCMDVAweather.com. So you can always stay weather informed.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company.
Going through a real estate home sale or purchase is a very personal and sometimes stressful experience. Hi, I'm Kristi Neidhardt. My team and I are committed to working with people both buying and selling homes in all price points. Whether it's giving you a competitive edge while buying a home or negotiating the best price and terms while selling your home, we always have our clients' best interest at heart. Our goal is to provide exceptional service so that you will recommend us to your friends and family over and over again. Serving people is a passion of mine, and it's what my team does best. That's the Neidhardt difference.
That's another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt. To get in touch, call 410-295-6579 or visit kn-team.com. That's kn-team.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.